Okay, everybody. Welcome to Badboys TV. You're about to see the finals of the gold singles 9-ball between Danny Carlin and Roy Smith. And Danny is in the hot seat. Roy has fought back from the loser side. Roy, what did Roy already won something? He's the champ. I think he's the champion. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm ready. Roy is the champion of the 8-ball. Is he over there trying to watch his own stream? I'm gonna talk shit about him if he's listening. So. And he's waving to you. He's ready. He's ready to dance. So Danny Carlin, Roy Smith. Roy won something. I'm tired. You can't see. You love it. They can't see. Looking at that coin like I can't see if it's heads or tails. And these are guys that are shooting lights out. Pretty funny if you ask me. Okay. Share the stream, folks. We'd really like it. Roy's got to beat Danny twice. Danny just wants to get it over with. Let's give a big shout out to Dooley's here in Temple, Texas. One of the nicest atmospheres. Go check it out. Grab your pool stick. Bring a designated driver. Go have some fun. If you're down there in Victoria, Texas, check out Little Joe's. He's been there for ever. I think Little Joe's, I was going to say, Little Joe's been around so long he created bars. But I'm just teasing. Well, he's got some diamonds in there. It's a nice little place. A nice fella. Can't meet anybody nicer than Joe Espandola. Nice guy. He still plays sporty as hell too. I think he's 74 years old. He can still put some whoop ass on you. Nice fella. Alright, so looks like Roy's gonna break. Made a ball on the break. Let's see what he does here. I think he's going to do a cut in the side, forward. 3 rails for shape maybe. 1, 2, well, he'll take that. There you go. This guy can play. He can get it clicking. Got a little bit of a job here, though, to get on this 3-ball. Basically, what he wants is either the cue ball where he's at, or he's going to roll forward all the way to the rail. It's a small window either direction. I'm going to test his ball speed out right away. See how he's feeling in his second finals of the event. Well, a little off on that ball speed, and aim a little off too. Alex shooting the 2, just popping out the cue ball kind of towards the 8. Yeah, he's all right. A little spin, get around the 6. I don't know if he can hold it above the 6. I think he has to come down below it. Yep. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Gotta shoot it in the side. Oy. Those points can reach out there and smack you down pretty quick. A little straight in. See if he opts for a longer shot on the 9. Yeah, he opted for the longer shot on the 9. Just smart, not doing too much with the shot that way. You don't want to force your shape to the 9. Oh. He knew he missed that right out of the gate. Roy takes a 1-0 lead and gets the break. That first game could have some serious weight on it. $12.60 to the winner, $8.50 to the loser. No. My bad, I got the wrong breaker, I guess. Well, might want to thin the 2. Really thin, make that 4, or 7, and do it with a little bit of speed so that you get back up above the 2. Oh, wow. Well, you got to make sure you don't hit the 7 head on like that. You want that to hit the 7 much thinner than that. That's just misfortunate there. Unfortunate roll there. I'm going to guess the problem here is that I like Chris Hudman's. Who's rooting for Danny? Yeah, Chris Hudman. You gotta take your jinx off your boy, man. Yeah, you gotta take the jinx off of him. Run out back, sacrifice a chicken. Well, he corkscrewed that in there. Got a little elbow twist there at the end. Drove it home. 1-1. Danny just needs to win 6 more before Roy does, and Danny would be champion. Roy would like to play 2 sets. Share the stream, tell your friends. The more we got watching, the easier it is for us to get sponsors. The more sponsors we can get, the bigger we can make this pool tournament, the more we can add money, blah, 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 blah. Let's see what Roy does with this break. Oh, man. Guys, nice break. Let the cue ball get away. Well, with ball in hand, should be fairly easy rack. Just depends on what he wants to do from the 3 to the 4. I personally like to take, I like to shoot the 2 at an angle so that I go to the left rail and then out to the middle. Way more controlling. But Danny opts for a different shot. He's going to come across towards the 7 with the cue ball. Don't get behind it. Don't get on top of the 4. Well, he likes to get close to his work. I like to let my stroke go just a little bit, maybe put a little more spin on this shot. Yeah, I want to go a little more, come off that rail, I'd like to come off that rail like another foot. He's okay. I mean, the 9 ball's right there. I always like to try to let that stroke before the money ball. I like to let that stroke go. I want to feel the shot. Bank that in there for a win. 2-1. Danny's in the lead. Yeah, man. Push that button. It jumped quick. Is that scoreboard predicting the future? We don't know yet. brake. See if he can hold serve here. Oh, well, neither one of them seem to like the brake. They just don't want to deal with their own brake. They're just passing it to their opponent. Let's see if Roy can get out here. Take the serve back. See what he's going to do with it. The 1 to the 2 is fairly easy. How you shoot the 2 into the 5. I know a lot of people think that 6 is the other end of the table, but I don't think it's that hard to get shape on. You got a big area on the 7-ball side. Got a short area on the 9-ball side. Just a matter of what kind of stroke Roy wants to put on this. Now, if he wants to keep it on the left side, I'd almost Z-bank out of that. He's going to come right at the 9 and not be happy with that lead. Man, you could make it. You could also play a safe, which I think he's going to play the safe. Oh, a little more gun on there than he wanted. Way understroked that shot. He even second guessed it. It looked like he was almost trying to follow it with the tip to try to get it to go faster. Well, I think he's going to have to power stroke this with the follow shot. Gonna be okay. A little too close to the corner for comfort. And just got enough angle to be alright. He's a 2 rail out. Some people will just 1 rail out, but I like 2 rail follow right here. He's okay. A 2 rail follow through would get him a lot closer shape to the 9-ball. He'd have probably been 2 more diamonds south of where he is now. Oh shit. Wow. That was a gift. It was one thing to miss, but the cue ball scratch made it even better for Danny. He might have been sitting there with a tough one. Looked like he was gonna be. Looked like the cue ball was gonna be up table, and where that 9 stopped, it might have been a scratch shot or a very difficult back cut. But the cue ball went in the side pocket and ruined all the toughness there. Well, Danny's very fortunate to get his serve back there. He broke and scratched. The game before that, Roy broke and scratched. Let's see if Roy can change how that goes. I need a nap. Well, he's going to stay with the same spot. And almost resulted in the same thing. So you can just focus on a cross side here, nice and easy. It's like, oh, thought he made it. I think he thought he made it too there for most of that. Nice bump on the 3. Now some people are looking at this going, what the hell is he looking at? But he's looking 4 or 5 shots ahead. He wants to get shape on this 2 so that he can use the 3 to get the best shape to the 4. And he wants to be in a position where he can get from the 4 to the 5, allowing him to get 5 to the 6, because the 6, I think, going by the 7 is kind of tight. Whoa. Almost missed that. Racing, rubbing, racing and rubbing. He rubbed the corner of that. Whoa. All right, now I think he's going to go forward with I would probably shoot this cue ball at about 230. Really put some spin on it. And he might be just pulling it. Yeah. Now he went a little longer than I'd have liked to go, but I think, that's why I said put a lot of spin on it, because I want it to come around there tighter than what he had. And he probably went longer than he wanted to. You kind of want the cue ball like on the line from the 5 to the spot. Yeah, he was trying to force it there. But if it would have been on the line from the 5 to the spot, it would have been automatic shape to the right side of the 6. And he was very fortunate to land at the 50-yard line. Yeah, that worked out. Got a safety. Nice shot. Smart play by Danny. I got a good hit on it. Unfortunately, he's left it in a position where Danny could just cut it in the side. Hit it with inside English. And I think he comes down on the right side of the 6. Just don't shoot too hard is the trick here. I think he hit it perfect. Just a nice follow stroke. You got to make sure that you cut it enough, because with a follow stroke, there you go. Yeah, he's sitting in pretty good shape here. I like 2 railing. Yep, get you a little farther up tail. Now, the trick here is, are you drawn back, or are you going to go forward and then come back down? You don't have to come back all the way. That's where a lot of people make the mistake. There you go, smart. You didn't have to put no Hell's Bells on that. Yep, that ball wiped its feet at the door before it went in. but it went in. 4-1 in a race to 7. If Danny pulls this off, it's over. Can Roy make the comeback? Only trailing by 3. That's not very much. Well, I like putting the cue ball right down here on the. I do a push out and put it right on the center diamond on the bottom rail here. Yep. Well, I like to take a little more concern, what do you call it? I would have liked to have tried to left the cue ball right on the rail. I know that's tough, but you'd be surprised how much more difference that makes if that cue ball's on that rail versus where it's at right now. This is the last finals of the night. You can go to player.bracketbeast.com to see all the results of all the 8-ball singles, all the 9-ball. Tomorrow morning, start Scotch doubles. Oh, yep. Did he just bump the 3 in the way of going in the corner? I don't think so, but if he did, he's put the ball in a place where Roy could 3-rail to the line he's standing at, towards the line where he's standing at. Go left rail, make the 1, top. Yep, just like that. You hit it too hard. Oh, too hard. Yeah. Going airborne. We're going to find out if Roy's got a pilot's license here. Oh. Didn't get off the ground. Flight denied. Yeah, just do a little stun draw here and pull down. Yep. 2 rails out. I'd probably hit this cue ball at about 2:30, almost 3 o'clock. Just about like that. A little more spin and he'd have been tighter, going more towards the side pocket, but he's okay here. He should be able to go over and back. Just like that. A little stop shot here. He'll drift a little to the left if he hits it right. Just like that. 9 in the corner and a 5-1 lead. Danny's on beast mode. Watch out, people. He's trying to finish this up. He acts like he's got a date or something. My chat room is disappointingly quiet. Roy's had a hell of a run at this tournament, but I have a feeling he ain't done yet. Takes a lot out of you, though. He already won an 8-ball division. He's in the finals of a 9-ball division. Well, he makes the ball on the break, but look at that brutal leave on the 1. That's brutal. That is pretty rough. That is a rough position to be in right there. I might just push it out. Yep, push it right down into the corner, but get it on the rev. Yeah. That particular shot, I would have shot to the close to the corner pocket, but I think I'd have hit the left rail, side rail. Was a little bit of right hand spin trying to put it on, a little bit where he's at now, but just on the rail. Oh. Well, I think Danny should have played a safe there. Reason being, you got your opponent down 5-1. A safety there wouldn't have been that tough to play. And if you end up getting ball in hand and can get out here, that's a massive amount of pressure. There's a big difference in the pressure wagon when it's 5-2 versus 6-1 in a race to 7. And Roy's just a little out of line. Yeah, he's just a little out of line here. I'm probably cutting it in the side just because the safety is probably harder than that. Oh, see, that's, you know when the voodoo wagon is a little jacked on you. Because he could have just as easily come around that and had a decent shot. Now he's bumped it in a way that he can make this shot. But the 4-ball becomes tougher. And in this position, what I want to do is cut the 3 in the corner, go across table and back over to where the 3 is. I don't want to try to force my shape because the 4 is up there. And Roy has the skill to make that 4 from where he's at. I think if you're banking it, you're forcing more than you need to. I think you just cut it and go over and back. Yeah. He's in a tough spot. He hit that really heavy and way harder than he needed to. Way harder than he needed to. Well, I'm sure he's tired. He's had a hell of an event. He's played a lot of matches. I think Danny's trying to masse this. I don't think he's jacked up enough to get around that 7. Oh, I didn't think you could get from that side. Wow. He aimed at that. Nice shot, Roy. Nice shot. That's a nice shirt you got there, too. Well, Danny sure would like to make a quick game here. I got 5-2.
They were questioning it out here.
Just so y'all know, you shouldn't go by my score. There's no guarantee I got it right. Huh. Well, that's brutal. Is the tide turning? Is it Roy's turn to get some rolls? What you gonna do, Danny? Well, huh. I don't think that's what I would do. Well, the last thing you want is for Roy to win this game, because if he wins this game and gets up and breaks and gets out, then all of a sudden it's 4-5. In a set, this game to me, for Danny, is super important. Like, it has a lot more weight to it, because it's much easier to play from the hill with a 4-game lead than it is having your opponent break and be only a game or two away. And Roy is no slouch. The man can play. Don't give him hope. Could do you some damage. He'll draw out of that. Shoot the 5 in the lower right. I personally would go forward. I like two railing for my shape from this particular angle, but Roy seems to always draw out. Now he's kind of going the wrong way. You know, here's the risk now. Can he hold it for the 6? Or is he going to go all the way to the rail and back out? And is he going to go above the 7 or below the 7? He got there. But he was only a fraction of an inch from that being much uglier. If he hits that 7 a lot more solid, he's got a really funky angle. So, oh no, wow. Wow. I thought it was going in. Got a little crazy there, Roy. Calm her down, man. Chill her out. Got a little rodeo there. Alright, so he's going to have to put a good stroke on this. Oof. And he used all the pocket. He didn't want to be cheated. He took it all. That ball wiped its feet and hung its coat up before entering the room. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh, oh, look at this. Look at that, though. He missed it, but he did not leave Danny a decent shot. That's just cruelty. Oh, well. That's the kind of tide turner right there. That's what I'm talking about. One misses the shot. Leaves his opponent tough. The other misses the shot and leaves him right in. The cruelness of the game creeps out. And really, I think 9-ball shows more cruelty than any of the other games. Nine-ball can just be an ass. Yeah. That's what I think. A break and run right here, or a 9 on the break, and Danny starts feeling the heat. Well, he could put the heat right back on here. You gotta make that one. Gotta get shape for the 2. And a little bit of a draw. So you got the 3. Now, if he could end up where he's at right now, that'd be almost perfect. Get off the rail. He's still okay. He's still okay. You just want to go above the 5. Hit the rail. Don't hit it too hard and get hooked by the 5. There you go. There you go. There you go. I believe he has a stop shot, so we can shoot the 5 and the side. Now he can roll forward towards the 7. Get out there so we can shoot the 6 in the side. A little more, a little more, a little more. He'd have liked to have a little more. I think he can just drift in and still have a decent shot. Alright, he's okay. Yeah, Rush. 9-ball can be tough for the amateurs. I've seen it be tough for the pros, too. I mean, Team USA seems to run down to the 7 and shank a shot at Moscone Cup a lot. Get that funky shape on the last couple balls. Nice stroke on that one. Now, focus. Focus. This is where a lot of players will let loose and either overcut it or roll all the way up into a corner. But Danny's on the hill. That was a good answer to what Roy's been doing to him. And he has the break. This is such a good spot to be in a 9-ball if you have a decent break, because like you just want to make a ball, have a shot. From that point, either you run out or you make a couple balls and you play a great save. I mean, that's the core of 9-ball. Like the key to 8-ball, any 9-ball, 10-ball, all of them though, you know, is get a ball in the break, have that first shot, be able to control the situation, whether it's you make a ball or you hook the living hell out of your opponent. But you definitely want to be the one that's holding the edge. And a 9-ball, it's huge. It's huge, and it's easier to play the for living brutal safety. Let that guys let that damn cue ball go way too much. Look at this though. I mean, you can't ask for much more than that. You got a straight in shot on the 1. And I do believe he has the nice angle so he can come to the center of the table for the 2. This is where you want the run out. It's there. Yep. This is it, baby. Hold control. Focus. Breathe. Don't jump up. Oh. Did that pocket move 4 inches? I'm just heathen. Yeah. He way overcut that ball. Do not want to give Roy hope here. I told him to breathe and focus. I was trying to mojo him. I had him go in the right direction. I don't think he listened to me. I got a long shot here. And the question is does he want to roll forward and bump the 4? Don't bump too hard. you could end up with a really ugly shot. I think you want to just roll this 3 in or blast it. What do I know? I think he's got, yeah, he's got it. He's very fortunate though. That's the problem with blasting it like that. He's not far from being hooked. Well, he's going to have to put a stroke on this one. He's got the stroke, so... Well, he almost let that go a little sideways. Oh. He had that cue ball a little too close to the side pocket for me a couple times there. The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back. Oh, I would just love one great meal. Well, what to do now? No shot at the one. Gotta be careful on this push out. Well, I mean, Danny could just shoot a stop shot right here and 3-rail that one. Wow. Or he could just hammer it home like that. Just a nice little draw here, just to keep it from going into the side pocket on the left. Don't get behind that 7. Be careful if you're using inside English. Oh my lord. What the hell was that? Wow. Well, the 3 ball is definitely makeable here. You just shoot the 2 with a little bit of pull. He might bang both of them, honestly. And he might be able to do it with a stop shot, which would give him the 4 next. Straight in. And that would be a stop shot to the 5. So... tell you. Sorry. Oh,
Look at what I found.
I am back here.
You wanna commentate?
Aw, thank
Sit down and put the earbuds on.
It's cold back here.
you. People will hear my voice.
And then you can comment. Eric can tell everybody how
Hey, sweetie pie. I got her now. She's mine. She fell into my trap.
it's cold back here.
It is cold back here. Feels amazing back here. Now, if I had to stay back
You're
here,
the always house. Sit down and put the headphones on. You're doing a final, right? This is
I'm not good at this. You're better at this than me.
He's been stuck here
I'm a
alone
little too
all day long.
X-rated, to be
He's
honest.
talking to himself. He started arguing with himself an hour ago.
Stop it. I won both arguments.
Sit down. Put the headphones on.
I'm not good
Sit
at
down. Put
that.
the headphones on. Give him a check.
Who are these people? I don't even know these people.
What, you don't have to know people to commentate how bad or good they're shooting. They're playing 9-ball. He did not get shape on the 7.
The commentators for the frickin' Texas. Kevin was one of them. Yeah, I know.
Those are commentators.
Taters.
Did you hear them?
Yes.
I was sitting there going,
He has got such a tough shot here.
I was like, because
Let's
if
see
you
what he's
played,
going to do.
you would know that they were not going to go do that shot.
They don't know that they're on the mic.
I'm not even a pro, and I know they weren't going to do that shot.
See, they don't even know they're commentating right now.
All the shots. You know you always want to do 15 minutes of pain.
No, I get a lot of moments of.
All right, he's aiming up for a kick.
Earlier, what's her name? Scary Mary. Mary breaks me.
Oh.
Breaks me.
Grigsby.
Yeah, had a child back here for a while.
Eva.
You had
Evil Eva. She was back here.
pretty sure it was Mary.
I'm gonna bet you $100 it was Evil Eva.
One of them's falling.
Oh, he got a nice hit on it.
And do you know this other little girl out here? Her name is Janelle Violet.
So I like to take the cue ball
2 matches yesterday.
around the table.
We're not fair matched.
Oh, he's okay. He could hold it. I didn't think he had the right angle. I would have went all the way up. Shoot the 8 in the same pocket. Now I gotta watch what happens here. Oy. He used his whole body mojo on that one. Does he have enough mojo left to make the 9? He used a lot of it on that shot. Here we go. Oh, stay down, dude. Stay down. Oy. Wow. What a match, folks. Danny Carlin is your champion. Danny wins. Roy took second. Hell of a match. Thanks for tuning in. We got more matches coming this week. We'll have some scotch probably tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Tell your friends.